What up, y'all? This is your boy Sleepy Reactions, but for the next 30 days I'm going to be known as Cringy and Biased Reactions. It was meant as a haha, and they won't let me change it, so that's what I'm going to be for the next 30 to 45 days. Fuck it, I'm going to ride with it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be doing the Scru Face John Sunday School Upchurch diss. I've heard probably about 30 to 40 seconds of it, and I stopped it. I was like, you know what, I want to react to this shit. So we're going to react to it.
You start the pod? Because I heard Scru Face eats ass.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
It's cool. We had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and he talked about a situation.
He's dead ass serious. Who is that?
Because you seem like a cool motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'll get in my Lamborghini and I'll drive to your house and we'll do a goddamn reaction video right now.
Yeah, he was saying something about one of your songs he didn't like.
He's fucking irrelevant. I'm worried about him.
Say my name and I appear like Candyman. Bitch. It's way bigger than me versus you, Pepe. It's a right or wrong thing. So let's talk.
The hit Brainiac.
Let me slow it down so they can hear me fast. Take it from church. Said a prayer that I created this verse. Statements I'm finna be making to erase it from birth. The haters get murked. The icing, well, I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today. I'm trying to make him a hearse. This hip hop poetry robbing like.
First question I'm going to ask is, I get why he used ain't no janitor joke line, but at the same time, aren't you still giving shine to Dax that way? I don't see how. I mean, the only way I can see him saying is this ain't no joke. But at the same time, when he did the Dax diss, that wasn't no joke. He was serious. The dude had hurt him. Dude had robbed him. He was pissed. So, I mean, I guess it serves its purpose, but I don't really agree that it should have been in here.
Taking the purse. Said I don't work with white people. Like that statement would work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on the verse with this joke.
Well, I know he's done songs with Kelso. If people want to check it out, it's Upchurch and Kelso, Kelsoh. I know he's done tracks with him. With the whole Scru don't want white people on his stuff, I mean, it's taken out of context to a degree. Did Scru say it? Yes. Do I think Scru meant he don't like white people? No. It was more or less of the fact that, you know, a lot of his fans are white. Not all, but a lot of his fans are white, and, you know, they hear this new hot white rapper or this really good white rapper, and they want their favorite reactor or their favorite artist to react to him. So they put it out there, and, you know, they request it. But I have said in previous videos that, you know, if Scru wanted something other than white people, he don't gotta ask his fan base. He don't have to wait for people to, you know, tell him to do it. He can just do it. It's his channel. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. So, I mean, you know, you could have slowed down on that whole, you know, there's too many white people on YouTube algorithm stuff, and just did the motherfucking reactions to black rappers or Mexican rappers or any other rappers. You don't have to wait for your fans to request it, bro. You can do what you need to do because it's your motherfucking channel. So, I mean, I think it's taken out of context, but at the same time, I don't think Scru is owning up to the fact that he fucked up when he said it. He said it the wrong way, and he needs to own up to that.
You can get black men with this verse because the shit you rap is whacking pussy. You lacking pussy, say you were trapped and you spaz you pussy. Stop acting pussy. We action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy, damn black skin, black hoodie. Now I'm in.
Same thing with the Trump line, man. I mean, it's overused. That's what everybody uses when they try to come at Adam Calhoun. The Trump line. I mean, whether he gets reelected or not reelected, this whole Trump thing is either about to be a hell of a lot bigger, but it's tired and people need to stop talking about it, or he's not going to be in office anymore and this is going to be old news. I think it's a a weak ass bar to come at him with a Trump line. You could have came up with so many other things. You could have talked about anything, but you go the Trump way. So I think you kind of took the easy way out on the Trump line.
His habitat, rat-a-tat, now his red top is matching his MAGA hat. After that, I'ma make a speech and take a stand like this for each and every man who's ever beaten by the Klan. No Martin, I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm Malcolm, cause if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the cans. Man, tried to tell me racism is a myth, you know what privilege is?
I already know where he's going with this one because I've heard him talk about it before. And this is where me and Upchurch are going to disagree. Yes, racism is prevalent as a motherfucker. Racism is the highest in 2018 and 2019 than it's been in probably 25 years. That's not saying that racism wasn't this high that long. It just wasn't this evident. It wasn't this out in the open. People were more afraid to come out and be racist. So is racism dead? Absolutely not. It's at an all-time high. It's just a lot of us have decided that we don't give a fuck about it. And before anybody jumps and tries to jump all over my case, no, I'm not saying fuck racism. I'm saying that racism is only alive as long as we keep it alive. If we stop talking about it, if we stop encouraging it, if we stop using it, eventually it is going to die. And Screw, if you watch this, you can disagree all you want. You and I disagree on a whole fuckload of shit. But at the same time, it's not dead, but it can be. It's people who are talking about it are keeping it alive. We as people need to stop looking at it as that black man over there, that white man over there, that spick over there. We need to stop with all that. We need to all come together. We need to make a genre of hip-hop that allows all. Same with Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar is one of the most racist people I've seen. It's just what it is. If he would stop with his shit, that's, 100, 200, 300,000 people, they would stop talking about it. Because if they're not hearing about it, they're not talking about it. I don't know, that's my opinion.
Racism don't exist. Trick, that's like me saying your cap don't exist. So like half of your fans ain't wishing that blacks don't exist. These are facts, little bitch. Little grip, but I'm shooting back. Doctor put his ass on white sheets, he probably used to that. We don't like your rap, you cannot force that shit. See, Upchurch and Christchurch probably support that kid. Made a man, now I'm irrelevant. Got his bitch on. Irrelevant, but I'm the one in the interviews you shit on. Irrelevant, but my opinion is the one you stick on. Irrelevant, but make a vids about me long as sitcoms. He said I cannot be racist, that's just some whack shit. My producers are black men, my girlfriend is Latin. And he almost had me too until I asked this. Wait, didn't Donna Sterling have a black chick? Bitch, you ain't woke because the person that you smashed it. He like, I ain't racist, I got one fucking black friend. And he calls his fans the skins, that kinda haunts me. Cause there's another group that's called the skins, but that's beyond me. American History X, he tried to harm me, but this time the white boy's teeth is on the concrete. Long heat, you in the game, but I wish you wasn't. Click the button, kid is front and kiss the barrel like you kiss your cousin. And I don't even blame you, bitch, you just a dopey kid. Please tell Trayvon's mom racism don't exist. Fuck, bitch. You're really not the MC you claim to be. But we all already know that. Go ahead and tuck your tail. Go make your bluegrass, nigga. I'ma just smoke that. And you ugly, nigga. You ugly as hell.
Really? That's like 3rd grade, dude. We're really gonna hit him with the you ugly as hell line? That was something we said in like 3rd grade, bro. That to me is elementary as fuck. That's elementary.
Stinky from Hey Arnold looking. Dale Gribble in the face. Boom Howard in the mouth looking. Boy, if you don't get your I'm so insecure. A dude with 76 subscribers didn't like my song, so I had to make a whole video about him. Face that. Look at it. I know Dak somewhere listening to this like, boy, Upchurch, you messed up, bruh. You messed up. Facts.
Okay, so my overall opinion on this is I think Screw had some bars. I'm not going to take that away from him. I do think he had some bars. I don't think it's as racial as a lot of people are making it, but I do think that this was a waste of everybody's time. I do think that he could have done this a whole nother way. You know, I mean, if you wanted to do the racial thing, bro, you should have just dressed up like buckwheat or something, you know, and walked through a country-ass town. I mean, you're in Nebraska. I know they got country-ass towns. You could have done it without... You could have shown what you were trying to say without saying it. I think it was alright. If I was going to give it I'd give it 5 out of 10. It's about the best I can give them. But my question, everybody, is okay, you dissed Upchurch. Why didn't you respond to... Sorry, y'all, my phone was messing up. I had to fix it. But what I want to know is why you didn't respond to this man, Scru. Somebody you know would have answered you. Somebody you know would have came for you. You know Upchurch ain't gonna respond. If he responds, it's gonna be a funny ass blog making fun of you, something stupid, because he's a comedian slash rapper slash rocker slash country artist slash business owner slash God knows what else. Why didn't you respond to this man, bro? Because I've heard this. This was that shit. This was to your head, to the dome, diss. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of it. I wanna know why Scru didn't respond.
Let me tell you something, Yall. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You're nobody. It's gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Location. Lincoln.
Isn't that kind of where you are, Scru? Aren't you in Lincoln, or right around Lincoln? So y'all were in the same city. Mind you, this is a 2-year-old diss. Two-year-old where we ain't seen a response. Even if there was a response, it's not out here now. We can't hear it now. Just wonder where you were, bro.
Status. Playboy ENT General, nigga. Move. Boy, this nigga Screwface pissed me off for the last time, man. Hey, yo, D. Hey, yo, AJ, I'm finna kill this nigga. Look. Shotgun with my day ones. From the gutter, loyalty over the same blood. Broke is a joke. Niggas ain't the same grub. Fuck the same hoes, hit licks with the same guns. Money is the motivation. Anybody gets the deal, then that's a celebration. Learn that anything worth having was obtained with patience. But when it comes to your shot, nigga, you better take it. Ring the alarm, niggas sleeping on me. Fully autos for them pussies I caught creeping on me. Heat tatted on me simply cause I keep it on me. My flow is scripture, listen when the deacon speaking, homie. Word to the wise, I grew up with them older cats. Hung with the hustlers, learn how to turn the coke to crack. You know the drill, sergeants posted where them soldiers at. North of the O, I was raised where Tommy Rose was at. Rest in peace to all my watching angels. Trust fucked up, mama asking why I'm angry. I pray a lot to show God that I'm truly thankful. But when your people die, it's hard to keep being grateful. Dear Lord, what's going on? Why you call my cousins home? Bless me when I'm doing right, forgive me when I'm doing wrong. Why these niggas testing me? Satan getting in my dome. They fuck, put the wrong nigga, pussy nigga, and ass on. Roll through L-Town asking where this nigga Scru at. Niggas started looking around like, nigga, who that? I laughed with him, said, I don't know, my nigga's some new cat. Claiming he the king of the town. They said, but you that. It's levels to the shit, boy. These niggas is back. Never strive for a Grammy. Leave that shit to the atlas. Nigga, I don't practice peace. I lead a preacher for pastor. Trump had never been my president. Ain't shit but a crack. They're that pussy mother.
Alright, y'all, this is another little splice. This is the Rapture Disc Part 2 from Paint Boy KD. Y'all can see very clearly. I'll move my screen. Instead of saying Screwface, he wrote Who Face across the the shirt. The motherfucker kind of looks like Screw a little bit. Like Painboy really put in a lot of work on this.
Name a show or event that ever paid this nigga. Whipped his ass with 12 bars, boy, I slaved this nigga. Springboard off of a lane, nah, I made this nigga. Gave him bars that hurt his feelings, so the bag start bagging. Said I'm fat, my hair nappy, and my braids got static. Think the joke's funny, nigga, cause I get shit cracking. Even messages didn't kick for talking all that madness. 2K in 2 days, boy, I crush this nigga. Catch him whipping this bitch car, and I rush this nigga. Soft as cotton, Mr. Rogers wouldn't duck this nigga. All these rappers, I'm the first that said, fuck this nigga. Start talking unity, cause blood know he ain't no killer. Blogging and begging for fans to follow him on Twitter. In the scope, it's only records trying to sign us, nigga. Come find us, nigga. Your reach is far behind us, nigga. Dead man walking and talking, boy, this bitch is a zombie. Smack the fuck out Danielson for disrespecting Miyagi. What the fuck this bronze nigga gotta say to a diamond? Underweight and underpaid, boy, this bitch is a Gandhi. Pettiness versus readiness, it's time to teach your ass. The power is hours and hours, I can reach your ass. Post in the bushes, choppers loaded till I see your ass. And ironically, not shoot around to just beat your ass. That tough talk to get this body black bag to the doctor. Killing these niggas like KD was kin to the Thomas. Oh, we hot cause he do concerts. 3K subscribers, got dizzy behind and did a fake feat with Rihanna. Wartime, I'm fully loaded on this clown ass nigga. I racially beat the black off of this brown ass nigga. Still asking people knew they know this man down ass nigga. But nobody fucking with this handout ass nigga. I'm evil, it's easy to see we ain't cut from the same fabric. Covers and fake features, don't fuck with them lame antics. This my last.
Alright guys, so back to what I was asking. You answered, or you went at Upchurch. Why didn't you answer Painboy KD? Were you worried that it wasn't going to be a diss? Were you worried it was going to get something a little more? You could tell us why you didn't respond, bro. Some of us might even respect you if you tell us the real answer why you didn't respond. If you was worried, just say you was worried, bro. I don't know, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe.